back.
He's the man, and his man reminds you of that man, brother.
Yeah, without a doubt. Jalen Hurts is definitely a very intriguing prospect. For me, I'm going to go with a guy also out in the SEC. Defense again, Darrell Taylor. You know, we've been talking about this whole process. Who's going to be that third defense again? That third edge versus Montrose is coming forward.
First carry down for Kareem Hunt. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
You're talking about a 5'10", 226-pound running back who runs 4.39. Now, the knocks on him, ball security, production in the passing game. Ball security is a fixable skill. That's not something...
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
He's actually a really interesting guy to see what happens when Taylor moves off the board because he has a lot of parity. We are happy you are here with us tonight as we get set to start round 2 in just about 30 minutes or so.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. First down, a run with Cohen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allowed some blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on it, we'll step aside and be right back.
Waffles. Just waffles. Come here, Lee. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Come here. Waffle. Yeah.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. So they've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Trubisky. And it is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. Third and goal. Here's Trubisky. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the throw there is going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun is Trubisky, and that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Passing ball way too much, bro. Watch this. That's crazy. My next play.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
You're watching NFL Draft Countdown, presented by Steel.
Meanwhile, make sure you check out episodes 3 and 4 of The Last Dance this Sunday. Like we did the first 2 episodes. They're really great. And we expect them to continue great.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Trubisky. They'll go screen here to Hunt. A gain of 39 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
What he's got to do is eliminate the drop, Michael, and the freakish out. You won't prosper in the NFL. You got freaked as well down there with the Baylor Bears.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
These guys go up in gear, Booger, and they make plays. Lewis.
You know what's interesting about this draft is that these wide receivers come in all shapes and sizes. And my guy, KJ Hamler from Penn State, he's much different than the 2 previous guys. He's 5'8.5", 175 pounds of what his neck. He has something like speed.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Bro, when you get outside that red zone area, that's where T. Higgins and his skill set comes into play. 27 touchdowns for Clemson, being a go-to receiver. He plays above the rim.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Big receiver, 6'4", 220 pounds. You can't get a burner, you better do everything else well.
Now Saquon Barkley. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee said. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
He'll be a steal in the second round.
Well, Michael Pittman was a physical player, but there's no question about it. There's another physical player, Jalen Hurts.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
What will Jalen Hurts hear his name? That's all I ask.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. 19 yards to pick up there.
And these uncertain times, protect yourself, your family, your friends. But when it comes to your finances, we are here for you.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
For many of our members, being prepared can be anything.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20, 10, and they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish. You're down 3 scores. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Leonard Floyd, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that in this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 13. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run. This is Cohen. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Combine film interviews with Coach Wisconsin with the prospect. And we were doing the best that we've ever had. They just had a presence about that. We were not
on 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 7. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Good philosophy of trying to find players that fit us, fit our speed, and really fit our style. So it was really fun to come out with 2 players just so they could get all those qualities.
So it clearly worked out for you and getting those players. But I'm just curious, the draft experience itself.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Well, I noticed in your setup you had the Chargers surfboard, which was cool. Was there any house or coach or GM envy they're going to check out things for his house?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This time Wilson will throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 22 and a 1st down. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. the 41. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
39 or at 56.
So after being able to snag wide receiver Justin Jefferson and cornerback Jeff Gladney last night, Vikings general manager Rick Spielman told me, quote, "We are definitely going to try to be aggressive tonight because of the amount of talent that we have in competition."
Now on 2nd and 13, Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Remember, they were the only team in the NFC without a Pro Bowl player last year. Edge rusher, quarterback, wide receiver. The Jets are in the same spot. They definitely need a wide receiver. As for the Eagles, edge rusher.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down at 17. Throwing here, Trubisky. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Trubisky will throw. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
I watch it pretty much every day. I love the food.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now this throw caught left side, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Now in this uncertain time, we won't stop going.
Trubisky now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10.
is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Looking to throw on second down. Trubisky under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Holy shit. You can earn more interest in 1 month than in 1 year with the largest banks.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Man, not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, will just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
All right, so let's get back to your best available overall.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Is there any surprise for you that we haven't seen these safeties go up more here? They're all still there. What is that?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make
pressure coming, and they got him once again. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now it's Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Blacklock, Jordan Elliott, Justin Mabuike, some interior defensive tackles that can provide some pass rush. Some team is going to get a guy that can put in the quick technique and give him some.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Yeah, Mabuike was a guy that potential to have shot into the 3rd round. All right, Daniel Jeremiah from the NFL Network. Look, we know that we had 6 wide.
Now Wilson operating from the gun. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Khalil Mack. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustration, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter. 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bears take over.
Only Archie Griffin ran for more yards in Ohio State University history than J.K. Dobbins. Meanwhile, Kurt Warner, quarterbacks, of course, your specialty, also joining us from the NFL Network. Kurt,
the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shut shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Trubisky to throw. And this is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Trubisky. It's complete to Robinson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now it's Hunt. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run again with Hunt. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Now Trubisky to throw. That is caught by Cohen. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down. What a big break. Leads to a 1st and 10. Now Hunt. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They're in a good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So make him 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drive should deserve to come off the field.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
Yeah, they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson now from the gun, he'll throw into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone trying to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
On 1st down, it's low. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down now. It's Vaughn, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Pretty good. So the Bengals are officially on the call. Where will they go with the first pick of the game to? We're about to find out.
On 3rd down, it's low. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often. But you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Wilson to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On the return is Cohen. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday, which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. I can tell you, I'm beyond impressed with what I've seen from this team.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
Welcome in. The draft-a-thon is going on, and we are all set, ready to go here.
Trubisky now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far. It's 1st and 10. They run the counter. Low. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's low. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Good evening, and welcome to the second night of the 2020 NFL Draft. Last night, we welcomed 32 men to the NFL family.
The Bears on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
You and your passion for football.
Now Trubisky. That's complete to Robinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on first down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's low, and this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 9, and he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will push the lead up from 26, and it grows up to 29. Well, it's hard to put your finger on whether this is something to celebrate or something maybe the offense is embarrassed by. But that's now 6 field goals he's made in this game alone.
Yeah, he's bailed them out quite a bit so far. But it's very comforting to know that you have a kicker that's got your back.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Very versatile, really good football players. I think if you're trying to help out Joe Burrow, you're on the defensive side of the ball. There's a ton of directions they can go.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss loss of 4. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he will find his man on the in route, complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. They are in the 4th and Buffalo. The Jets continuing to pour it on. They're opening the lead up even further. A win, if they can get it, would be their first on the year.
That's why I think a guy like Ross Blacklock, somebody up front that can just fortify that run defense. We've got gas time and time again.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
I like where DJ and Lewis are going. Weapons. I have a lot of them in the game, but
on 2nd down now, it's Vaughn. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
On first down, Vaughn, and he's dropped right at the 40, gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Vaughn. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, let's get this started with the 33rd pick in the 2020
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that. Coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And a coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And get into the football. You see the size right there, 6'3".
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. It's a give to Freeman running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Look at that athleticism. Look at the way he's leaping and dunking that basketball. You know, I talked about this guy earlier when I called him very important receiver. No matter where you put the ball. And you see right there that highlight. People talk about his speed and his knowledge of the game is what makes him so dangerous.